Shri Matre Namaha, Shri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out the sacred content to you all. Today I'm going to talk about another inner child wound, which is a very core and deep wound, which is called as a neglect wound. So in the neglect wound, what will happen is, in the childhood phase of yours, you might have been neglected by your primary caregivers or your parents, yeah, either by your mother or a father or your guardians. Okay, so by this if they, maybe there might be a scenario where you are not taken care of. There might be a scenario where you got ill and you did not get that attention which or care which was needed for you in that moment, or you might have done something and nobody appreciated you, so you might have won something, some competition or something in the school, or you might have won a prize but nobody cared, nobody gave a damn about it. Okay, none of your parents showed that appreciation of warmth, or they gave the attention, the right attention which was needed during that period of time. All these things which will lead to the neglect wounds. You were neglected, you were abandoned. Okay, so when you were neglected, when you have this wound of neglect in your childhood, what will happen is, after growing up, you will have the same kind of neglect you will develop towards yourself, not towards the others but towards yourself. You will neglect your own self, you will neglect your own inner self, you will not recognize yourself, you will not understand what is going on within you, you will not understand uh, about your own higher self, you will not understand about your own inner child. This will, because you got neglected back in your childhood, and then now that neglect is reflecting, and now you are neglecting your own self, you are not taking care of yourself, you are not loving yourself, you are not giving that attention which you need for yourself. So all these things becomes the wound. Because of the neglect wound, all these things becomes your like normal thing, but it is not normal, it is actually abnormal, which is the neglect wound which you have within you, which you need to heal. Without the the self love, without the self care, without the self attention, you are just living your life. All your life you lived like you are nothing for yourself. You did not care for yourself, you did not pay attention to your own self. Maybe you have paid attention to yourself superficially, but you did not actually pay attention to your inner calling. You did not actually pay attention to your what you actually need. But maybe for the world you have done so many things, maybe for the world you have groomed yourself, but still the inner attention which you need, the inner care which you need, maybe you did not rest when you need that rest. Okay, you will keep on hustling, and you did not take care of yourself when you needed rest, when you did not relax when you wanted to relax, and you keep on burning out because of your entire, you might be gotten busy for, or become a workaholic because of the neglect wound. You started neglecting yourself. So this all comes under the neglect wound, and if you have this neglect wound, you have to heal this neglect wound. Okay, and this is a very deep wound, and it affects your inner feminine, it affects your feminine energy, because always the feminine energy is the nurturer, the caregiver. Okay, so the caring version of the energy is the feminine energy. So when you got this kind of a wound, often it comes from the biological mother, and if you have this wound, then what happens is your inner feminine archetype gets imbalanced, your inner mother gets imbalanced, because you have this neglect wound in your from your biological parent. Then what will happen is, after growing up, your inner mother is not under, it's suppressed completely, so you are not in connection with the inner mother. So you have to develop that connection with your inner mother. You have to take care of yourself, you have to give yourself attention, you have to show yourself that love, that appreciation, that care whenever you need. If you are saying, if you want to rest, if you are tired, you have to rest, relax, you have to care for yourself. If you are doing so much on something, okay, outside, in the outside world, you have to say that you have to pause now, you have to take care of yourself, you have to take care of your body, you have to take care of yourself physically, spiritually, emotionally, energetically also. So in all the ways, you have to take care of yourself, you have to show that attention to yourself, you have to pay attention to yourself, you have to bring in all that attention, which you have to not seek attention from others. You have to give the attention to your own self. You have to validate yourself, you have to love yourself enough. So you have to take care of yourself, you have to show that compassion towards yourself. Whatever has happened, keep it aside, and now start giving that love to yourself which your soul is craving for. So you have to make connection with your inner feminine energy. If you have to build that connection and relationship with your inner mother archetype. So by doing all these things, by healing this wound, what will happen is you will develop connection with your inner mother archetype, and slowly your inner mother archetype will become active. Your inner mother will become you will come into a good relationship with yourself. You have not only your inner child, but you also have your inner father and your inner mother. So even if your biological mother, there is some kind of a disturbance with your biological mother, if you have so many of the inner child wounds. By the way, I've made so many videos on inner child. Now if you want, you can listen to my all the videos on inner child and how to heal that, and what are the different types of inner child wounds which you will have. And if you want to listen about the inner work, shadow work, and if you want to know what are the wounds and mirror work which you have to do in your twin flame journey or awakening journey or starseed journey, so all these different types of wounds I've talked about, you can go and check out my channel, and you can listen to all the topics which you need and which you want to go heal from. And if let me know in the comment section, are you resonating with these videos or not? Let me know in the comment section, how this is helping you, what kind of change and transformation which you have seen. Let me know your success story in the comment section, so that others also get motivated and get inspired from you. They will also by reading your comment, they will also get inspired to do their own inner work. By this, you're helping the collective, right? So we are here to rise the collective. So do your part in helping the collective to rise. Okay, so you will have all these kind of wounds which I've talked about earlier. So this is a very deep wound, and if you also have to check if you have any abandonment issue. And if you have any abandonment issue, I have already made a video where I talked about Zindagi, Love You Zindagi movie. So in that one, I have talked completely about abandonment wound and how you have to heal that. And I've gave the example of Alia Bhatt and Shah Rukh Khan also. I have explained nicely about it. You can go listen to my that abandonment wound video. Okay, and you have to develop connection with not only your inner mother archetype, but also the divine mother, because as I told you before, this is the imbalance of the feminine energy. So you have to build your own connection with your feminine energies, be it your inner mother archetype, or be it your divine mother, the cosmic mother archetype. And I've made so many videos about the cosmic mother also. If you want to know and understand how we can develop the connection with the cosmic mother, okay, divine mother, you can check out my channel. I have made plenty of videos on the divine mother, especially so that you can make the connection with the divine mother, so that these videos can help you all in building the connection with the divine mother, and in building the connection with your own feminine energy. So may all our feminine energy get activated, and be bold, activate your divine feminine energy now, and embrace your feminineness. Okay, so this is what I wanted to say. And if you want to know anything about the inner child, if you want me to talk about anything about the inner child or any particular type of issue of inner child, you can let me know in the comment section below. If it helps others also, then I'll definitely make a video on that one. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Shri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha, Shri Matre Namaha.